Hello everybody, it is your girl Silverwolf1658, and today I am starting Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus, as some may also pronounce it, or as one YouTuber I know who likes to pronounce it as Arceus. Anyway, welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. So, probably closer to this one. Well, you all already know my name, don't you? It's Silverwolf. And I literally just said it like a few seconds ago. Don't worry, this should not take me too long. Yes, I am Silverwolf. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, so you are telling me to complete the Pokedex? Oh, there I am. Whoa. Hey, give me my phone. Arceus. Thank you. That is so cool. And here we are officially at the title screen. Ooh, I kind of like the loading signal. That's kind of cool. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my girl? Hello? Gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. Wait, I fell from the sky? Well, yeah, there is this thing kind of hovering above the mountain. Maybe that's what I fell from. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. I'm more curious as to where I am. Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Prelude Beach? I've never heard of that. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow dull your memory? Dull my memory? You mean give me like amnesia? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. May I offer you some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't think I have anywhere to stay. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't know where to spend the night. Well, this is proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. Just that awkward silence. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crow! Boom. Plish plosh! Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I know what Pokemon are. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Silverwolf. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Well, it's certainly silver and then a wolf. So, yeah. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levinton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3. Okay, where are you 3 running off to? Oh, blast and bother my darling Pokemon, why must you run away from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round 'em up, I beg you? Wait, you 3! Wait! Okay, so you're asking me to help round out Pokemon when I don't even know where I'm at. But I guess I could try. Alright, so it looks like I use the L to move in. I also hold it down to dash. So there's a glowing, beeping object over there. It looks like an Arceus phone. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power not enchanting, emanating from it. You'd think I would know how to read. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. So basically, you're asking me to catch all the Pokemon. Okay, so to change camera angle, I just use the right stick. Good to know. And if I change the angle of the camera, okay, so changing the angle of the camera can move my character a little bit. Good to know. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried to catch my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing. You see, I love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now this one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Rowlet, you were always one of the cuter ones. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back its back will flare up when it is surprised or irate. Like, irritated? I should probably look that word up. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Looks so cute! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you go, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. 50 Pokeballs off the bat? Thank you. Mysterious balls that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation. Well, I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down into minuscule size. And that's where the Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Okay, hold on, time out. Pokeballs are a recent invention? Did I travel back in time or something? I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay, so throwing Pokeball, so hold down the ZR button, and when ready to the Pokeball take aim, you can keep moving around. As you do, use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target. And ZR to release to throw the Pokeball. Okay. And then press B if you want to cancel the throw. Okay. There we go. Oh, wonderful. You caught a Pokemon. It seems you've got quite the knack for the Pokemon catching business, Silverwolf. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 more runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Well, I have played previous Pokemon games, so it's not... my first time. Okay, am I throwing them too far? There we go. Ooh, did I get an unintentional backstrike? Okay, so obviously I'm not actually surprised by anything. I can hardly believe it's a wolf. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just 1 more to go. Let's warp. Let's warp. Let's wrap this up. Sharpish, shall we? Sharpish. Alright. Let's see. 11-10, you're there. Cynical was there, so... Ah, Rowlet. There you go. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Okay, I don't know how you know I'm 25, but... Well, I'm not 25 yet. I'm getting there. There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, these 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Silverwolf, I was taken aback by how well you used Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Well, it obviously has to be, because I don't know what else. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile the region's first complete record of its Pokemon. Aha! We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. There it is. There's the lovely word that we are looking for. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. Now, I don't plan on reading the Pokedexes because some of those Pokedexes are dark. And I'm trying to keep this a family-friendly channel. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Well, it's not my first time throwing Well, it's my first time physically throwing a Pokeball like this, but it's not my first time having Pokemon. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Well, I mean, there's nothing else I can really do, so you convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your loadings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Loadings. Oh, like belongings. Okay. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village? I'm gonna mess up on these names so badly. Okay, my character may be only 10 years old, but even my character knows something's not quite right with that thing up there above that mountain. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive me by bringing her into the village for a bit. Excuse me. Why'd I have to get an itch? My ear got an itch. My ear. Wow. This way, if you please. I will, after I clean my glasses, 'cause they're a little foggy for me at the moment. 1 second, guys. But as I was saying, so this is not my first rodeo with Pokemon. My first ever game of Pokemon that I personally played was on my Game Boy Advance that I had gotten as a hand-me-down from my cousins. And I played Pokemon Fire Red version. This way, if you please. I thought I cleaned my glasses. Apparently not, unless I've got like a speck in my eye that's not going away. I am sorry that I could not read that because I am trying to clean my glasses because my glasses, for some reason, won't. Sorry about that. My microphone got bumped. Won't clear up for me, it feels like. Ugh. And it feels like I've got dry eyes, so that don't help. Okay. Maybe I can see a little better now. It's like... It's like, unless I've got a glare going on in here... Ay, ay, ay. My glasses. I need new glasses anyway. I've been getting things from the place where I go get my new glasses once or twice a year. Well, not once or twice a year, but once every 1 to 2 years is what I meant. Sorry. Maybe it's just a reflection of my own eye. Yep, that's what it is. Reflection of my own eye. Silly me. Anyway. The road we're on now is known as locals as Carnival Road. The village was built sacredly 2 years ago. Since no little of local Pokemon, they hesitate to go outside the village. Galaxy Hall is where we're heading. I cannot read fast enough. Oh, botheration. I almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower, it's called. So kind of like a food joint? Oh, my phone's beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Ah, the map! Here we go. Use the button to... Oh, use the minus button. Not the button. Use the minus button. To view the map on your ARC phone, you can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information for missions and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around at all the directions to try to spot one of those markers. Thank you. What's fascinating is that my character, it's like the best way to describe her is that she looks like Dawn from the anime. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folks only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. A little harsh. Who in the world are you, and what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice through those flimsy excuses for clothing. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though letting Pokemon run off and giving him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I had been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the professor, well, unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ah! Laventon just pops up right behind. It's like, thanks for admitting that. It's like, thanks for putting me down further in my place that I already know about. But everything will be quite alright now. Silver Wolf has agreed to help with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. I think that's how she's pronouncing it, Celine? I am going to be butchering these names so much, so forgive me. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems you would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Oh, so she can appreciate her meals without distraction. Aloof, as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, huh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. Potato mochi? Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where did you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Well, you know of the Great Hole in the Sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisuian region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creature they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Terrifying? I mean, some can be, especially once you read their Pokedexes. Gets a shiver down the spine, I say. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sort of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Silverwolf comes in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon search in earnest. That's really something. We can count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball. Well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corp really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on the Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Silverwolf. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry again about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if its said members fell out of the sky. Man, constant talking. Dry my throat out. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all of this. You do know that we won't get to have Silverwolf join the Survey Corps unless she passes the trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Silverwolf's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Silverwolf, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put you up to tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Really? Okay. Ay. Okay, sure, I'm an outsider, but why do you need to expel me? Just have me move into a place where I can at least hunker down. Don't let me get eaten by Pokemon. Excuse me. Captain Celine's like Hisuian in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. I guess I'm tired. Still, people fell in the sky? That's some kind of story. Well then, how do you explain why my clothes look different? I had to have fallen from the sky, because I'm not in my right place. Excuse me. So, time for me to fall asleep till the morning. What's this? Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisuian region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open up the menu and go to the help screen. Got it. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent recording keeping will save you from such a fate. Oh, that's how I save my progress. And here we go into that, so up button to open the menu, then scroll with ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. And then of course we've got the autosave feature. Alright, good to know. Yes, rest until tomorrow. Bidoof and Barrel. Okay. The next day. Excuse me. Hey, you in there? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. It's kind of cool. It's like shoes just pop off and pop on. Did you sleep at all? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Celine waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. I was gonna say let's hurry up and head to headquarters. Okay, so that right here is headquarters. If I understand correctly, Team Galaxy is like a precursor to Team Galactic? We're in the Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen an ability this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Excuse me. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Why did I just say that? It's like you could die out there. Instead of just so fluently. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Yeah. That could be a problem, because right now I don't have a Pokemon partner. Captain Celine, ma'am, I brought Silverwolf. You may enter. I'm sorry, I am yawning so much. I don't like it. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catch 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But none of us have even managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be able to assess our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. that whatever is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchel in the least. Well, I kind of come from modern era, I'm pretty sure, Ray. I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Well, I think it's actually pronounced awry, Silver, not array, awry. Excuse me. Alright, press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the task you have waiting. There are two types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while quests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Silver Wolf, come with me for a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Silverwolf absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Oh, hello again, you three. Hello, Rowlet. Cyndaquil. And Oshawott. Hello, you three. Go on, Silverwolf, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? So normally, a lot of the games I have picked a fire type. One game, I did pick a grass type. I know the final forms for all of I know all the Hisuian final forms for these three. And my favorite is Oshawott's final form. So, I am actually going to go with water and go with Oshawott. Do you want Oshawott as your first partner? Yes. Come here, Oshawott. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at the Prulu Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Thank you, Laventon. You received Oshawott. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Look at those two cheer on their pal Oshawott. Or maybe they just want to help Silverwolf with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Silverwolf fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Wait, does that mean I can have them later? Is that what you're telling me? I might be able to get those two later? That'd be kind of cool if I could. By and by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in Obsidian Fields. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Ooh, 20 more Pokeballs, thank you! These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat as you've already seen. We'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off! I'll show you the way to Obsidian Fields. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Alright. Thank you, Ray. Time to head on my adventure at last! Or at least to... At least for... At least for the trial portion. So, slowly getting closer and closer. Okay, so X is how I switch between my Pokeballs versus my Pokemon. Good to know. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Genko Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've... Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. Well, why wouldn't I? I mean, if I can level up Oshawott, I'm gonna level him up. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Of course I already know this. So, Volo, challenging me to a battle. Togepi. Normal... Okay, let's see. Togepi. Togepi is normal... Is a normal fairy? Or no, just normal. Does not have the fairy type yet. Not gonna take that much. There we go. Good job, Oshawott. I do kind of like the battle screen. That's kind of cool. Oshawott! Yay! And a new move. Always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. And... Okay, so I can change the moves whenever I want to. At least I think that's what it is, if I'm understanding. But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more people knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. Thank you, I greatly appreciate that, Volo. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Ooh, thank you, Volo. Those might come very handy. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. Off the bat? Really? Wow. See, I'm used to potions only healing 20. So the fact that the potion does 60, wow. Cool. You can use them on your own Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on the trial of yours. More Galaxy 10 members mean more customers for yours truly after all. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have this trial well in hand. Even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now to Obsidian Fields. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let the guardsmen know where you're off to. Russ. That's why someone can call come collect you if things go wrong. I hate this. I keep yawning. I'm not I mean, I guess I'm more tired than I thought, but I wasn't when I was starting this. This is ridiculous. Oh well. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Thanks, Ray. I think I'm gonna it's not like Russ, but Russ? Russ? Yeah, Russ. You're Civil Wolf, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through here. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Okay, so I need to head here. So this is Obsidian Fields. Yes, I'd like to go to Obsidian Fields and camp there. Excuse me. Will I stop yawning, please? This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Oshawott not going to do too good against Shinx. Because it's water. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Celine got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guests. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Silverwolf's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. In other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to Silverwolf. Alright, so first things first, gotta catch a Bidoof. If I stop getting cutscenes. This is Aspiration Hill. Pretty. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you need to catch. Alright, Bidoof. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Celine taught me. ZL to focus on a wild Pokemon to keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon attacks. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach it. Aim carefully to let your Pokeball fly. You ought to be alright. Pokemon fly? Ay ay ay, Silver. There we go. 1 Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Next one is Starly. Oh no. Starly can kind of fly away, so probably gonna tell me something about that. Like it's more shy. Now Starly here is the type to run at the drop of a hat. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Okay, so the B button is to crouch. That is good to know. I was about to say, but how do I crouch? There you go. B button. So it is taking a little bit because I'm like using. Okay, so I just have to hit B to crouch to get to the grass. Got it. So I can. Okay, so I just hit the B button once. Okay. See, I didn't understand that. That is on me. There we go. I was being silly and I was using my other hand to help, like, aim, not realizing that I only need to hit the B button once to crouch. Starly caught, and Ray is impressed. That's good. Shinx is going to be a little harder, I think, because Shinx will probably try to attack me. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Celine, wise teachings. Have an item at the ready, but want to send out Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item, press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. So, fortunately, I already figured that out earlier. Okay, once you've got a Pokemon ready, try to aim for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and I'll bring it back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partner to shine. We're searching for the vital hurdle. Yes, catching Shinx. Ooh. Alright, where are you? There it is. Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep. That figures. Me, I have to focus on Pokemon carefully to know a thing like that. One aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll not go at any Pokeballs you throw. Cues for focus. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch it. Okay. The more arrows you see pointing up to a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. An X icon has picked a fight with you. This icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Got it. But don't worry, I'll teach you the trick to catch them. You draw them into a battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you've learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Throw the Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you can see it currently have an item, press the X button and allows you to toggle between your Pokemon. Yep. Okay. But yeah, not my first rodeo. There we go. I almost got attacked by a Sheiks. Alright, let's see. Bidoof. Just roll out. Let's see. I don't know if he'll catch right away. It did! Alright. Wait, did you really? You really did! You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon caught! You really are some kind of prodigy. You must give Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First falling from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Not that hard. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors. It seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Wolf. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo. I gotta admit, it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? Is that a Ponyta or a Rapidash right there? Eventually you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught to live with you in village pastures. The most Pokemon a person can have with them without exploring is 6 apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Celine awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Sorry, it's just more like observation because it's like, hey, we just fought Bolo and there's a photo of Bolo right there. Alright. Alright, time to enter here. I'm just gonna steadily walk as to be respectful. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to onto that satchel. I must admit you've impressed me. It's a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alright. There you go. Huh. So the mirror's how I change. Good to know. Yes, because I have to. Yes. Alright. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I've seen you change. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Now present yourself to the commander. Third floor. Alright, alright. Well, 3rd floor. I've been waiting for you. I am Komodo, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you're a Silver Wolf. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including on how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat! Hiya! You got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique. But I'd see potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, someone will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a potential of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put on you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Life Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Silver Wolf, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Well, yeah, that's one of the things that's always been kind of just told as an overall with almost every game. It's like, not every Pokemon's gonna be kind. But it's a little different because now we're actually really seeing the personalities of like how kind or unkind a Pokemon can really be. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You began as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. I'm fine with that. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will come. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer toward the goal of ours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you'll need this. Crafted recipe for Pokeballs. Okay. And 3,000 and 3,000 Pokedollars as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Thank you. Ray, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll most likely make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me Padawan. Let's go to the craft work so you can try it yourself. Crafting Pokeballs. Yay. The reason I was interested in Legends Arceus in the first place is because it's really special, but I'll explain here in a moment when I actually have a time to pause. Well done earning your place in our team. My name is Aneth. I'm the local clother. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I hope they fit. Everyday kimono and a pair of everyday shoe wear, I guess? I hope you'll avail yourself in the village humble shop. Hey, this bitch is Craftworks. Okay, so as I was trying to say, so I really like this game because it's really the first ever prequel Pokemon has ever had. So in that regard, this is like really awesome and crucial because it's before Pokemon itself. This here's the Craftworks. And there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Oh yeah. When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply your materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. As for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it. Alright. Alright. So that was easy. That's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that your first time stepping onto a workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, the Pokemon possesses the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. Here my Pokedex! Volume compiling of collected results for Professor Lavington And I can continually add species. So far, 4. Alright. So I've caught 1. Okay. So, different little things with that. I prepared this just for you. Hope it aids you while looking out throughout the Grand Region. Plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokédex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'd be all too happy to explain more about research tasks I could use with assistance. So come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Silverwolf. Getting to work on research. Yes, we will get to work on that. Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon. Alright. Well, what do you need, my good sir? Hey, so there's a Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Of course, I know what Wurmple is. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Levinton, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it'll sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. So Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance. You'll be able to select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There will be a reward if you do, I promise. Just get a Wurmple if you can. So I've got that now. Wait a second. Minus? Let's see, I've got that one plus another one. Hello. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the inside, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you the part of the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Wait a minute. Don't I have a Shinx? Yes, I do. Yeah. I'll show you. Here you go. Alrighty, let's have a peek at these round ears. That's it. Ears have the yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get the bone out. Ooh, potions. Thank you. Are you the newcomer who came from the sky? Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out to recompile the Pokédex. Look, they're working on. Well, on your way, do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon are certainly terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokédex the moment you've completed it. Wait. I think I have to recapture Starly. Okay, yeah, so I don't have that yet. Let's see. What is my current one? Alright, so let's head there first. Okay. Heading back out. Well, I could only head to Obsidian Fields, so. Excuse me. I'm a little bit gassy, but it's also been kind of cold. It's kind of cold right now. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference at any time. You need to carry out and complete the Pokédex. Each Pokemon species has a different number and variety. Research task, down button in order to open and register. When you are focused on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research task for the species by pressing the down button to open your Pokédex right to the page. Okay. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. Now there's one more nugget of wisdom I've got to share with you. So wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Here I go. See? That's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by fierce attacks of wild Pokemon. And the key if you'd rather not end up blacking out in subfield like I did. When those sinks got me with Thunder Socks, I might have been done for if Security Corp hadn't come and saved me. But hey, no need to worry. You've got plenty of tips from me. I'll help teach you. Alright, follow Ray to your task. Okay, Ray is over here. Or would you rather return to July? Nope, that is none. Okay, yeah. See? I was confused. Okay, so how do I... Okay, that's how. Okay. There we go. Inspiration help. Get ready for Survey Corp's Wisdom. Focus on your Pokemon with the ZL and then press down the button for your Pokedex. You'll see what task you have for that Pokemon. Did you see that your research task for Bidoof included one about how many you've caught? That's right. Catching one just won't do it. You've got to get 2. Then 4. Then more and more. Oh, my head. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. Yep, use the X. Okay, so why is the dodge? Oh, that's right, I forgot to switch. You know what? That is okay. Let's do another quick attack. Forgot to switch him. Good job, Shanks. Alright. So I'll do this. Okay. I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research task for it. Just hold the ZL and press down. Try checking your task for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? You can get that done if you hide in some tall grass to catch him. Give it a try. Give it. I'll go wait for you ahead. Catch up once you finish some tasks. Alright. There we go. Let's see, did I get that? I just realized I had not been talking at all and that my brain just kind of went kind of, bleh. Thank you, Shinx. Ooh, you learned a new move. Cool. Okay, there we go. Around here you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. Okay. That means they'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx. You'll need to battle it to catch it. Or I could keep doing what I've been doing, and that's backstrike. Take too much damage. Turn red to become overwhelmed, and it'll black out if I take too much damage. Got it. Speaking of which, your research tasks for Weasel include seeing a certain move. You gotta see the move in battle for it to count toward the task, so battle is extra key here. Go on ahead. Catch up once you've checked off some of Weasel's tasks. Okay, so used a quick attack. Let's just use our own quick attack. You know what? Thundershock. Alright. Probably wanted me to see it using like a water move. Sorry, I'm stretching. And everybody's leveling up. 3 times you've seen a use of quick attack. Alright, cool. So I'm going to open it up because I'm curious. So quick attack. Weasel. Number you've defeated with electric type moves. Number caught. Okay. Okay. So sometimes I just want to beat them. Beat them. Let's see. So, bag is kind of using it the same way that I use it in Wormpole. Someone wanted me to get a Wormpole, so I'm gonna do that. Not what I wanted to do. Forgot to switch again. Let's see if I can catch that wormhole. Come on. Wormhole. Alright. Hello. Doing well for a stranger falling from the sky. So, apparently that's going to be one that's used. Craft kit. Oh, my eye. Ow. Thank you, Ray, for giving me my own craft kit. So, craft kit, I can only use what I have in my satchel. Good to know. Oh, you're giving me a recipe for potions, too. Thank you. 1 orange berry and 1 medical leek. Craft items using your satchel. As long as you've got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make Pokeballs anytime. Or an orange berry and a medical leek, you can whip up a potion, so heal up your Pokemon whenever they need healing. Well, that's what I did a little bit ago. Your sheet's growing alright. You can see if you've got tasks ready to turn in on the Pokedex cover. Doesn't look like I have any yet. Alrighty. Once you've got some tasks good and done, go check in with Professor Laventon. See you soon. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually throw my shinks at some trees so I can get some of the stuff. So only certain ones I can, like, throw at. Good to know. There was something I was curious about because I saw something red down here. So I don't know what that is, and I'm curious. It's like, what is this? I was wondering if I could throw shinks at it. Tumblestone. Okay, so those are tumblestone. I do like having my shinks. So it's looking like I've kind of gone through most of the intro portion. Oh, is that a Bidoof? Yeah. Hello, Bidoof. Oh, come on. Another Bidoof. That's not the only thing I see. I see a beautiful Rapidash. So it probably wants me to catch a certain amount of Bidoof. Let's see. Can I catch a Ponyta? Yes, I can. Awesome. Is there a way for me to, like, switch Pokemon? I would honestly love that. Because do I really need, like, 2 Bidoofs? Yeah, I don't think I need 2 Bidoofs. Wait a minute. Oh, tasks with unreported data, 16. Okay, so I've got a few that I need to update, it's sounding like. Because I got 1 Oshawott. Apparently I've gotten 2 different Jinx forms. At least according to this. So, do I have to at least complete 1 task in each of these categories? I'm gonna just straight up Thunder Shock it. Alright. One more should do it. You got this, Shinx. Alright. Way to go, Shinx. Yeah, I gotta heal you, you poor thing. I have a habit of using you a little too much. Well, maybe not too much, but I should try to consider using Oshawott a bit more. There we go. Okay, so those are medical leaks. Well, I was wanting to fight you anyway, so. Let's see. This isn't gonna do much, but it probably does more damage. Uncle Jet. Uncle Jet again. Bye, Shinx. Alright, so number of different forms I've obtained a Shinx. So I've gotten 2 Shinx. Quick Attack has been used. Times you've seen Bite, so that one I may have to wait till later, or when my own Shinx finally gets to learn to move Bite. Learn to defeat with ground type moves. Number defeated. Number caught. Okay. Yep. Let's go, Oshawott. Time to fight again. Use an Aqua Jet. Ugh, my brain. Please work. So I can actually communicate to my wonderful audience or audience who's deciding to watch this, because you're not helping me right now. So let's see. Let's do this. Thank you, Ashawat. Medical leak. Honestly, I'm gonna like grind for these stones a little bit. Just a little bit so that I have a decent amount, so that way I don't have to worry about Pokeballs so badly in the future. Hello, my Ashawat, help me here against this tiny little Shinx. Aqua Jet! Ah, quick attack from Shinx. Another Aqua Jet. Alright. There we go. You like to look around, Shinx. I'm noticing that. So, Aqua Jet. And Aqua Jet again. Because I'm not really in the mood to capture at the moment. Maybe I'll capture this one. So let's do a tackle this time. Alright. Item, Pokeball, use. I always kind of like Shinx. Shinx has always looked so adorable. Really? Okay. Either you get in this Pokeball, Shinx, or you're gonna faint. Let's see what you pick. Good choice. Very good choice. Excellent choice, Shinx. Oh, haha. Hello, Laventon. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Ray's teachings. Excellent work. Good time to explain about survey reports and rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you'll receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. You'll receive more money if you fulfill certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research stack, see if you completed thus far. Alright, different species of Pokemon, 6. Pokemon caught for the first time, 6. Pokemon caught using a backstrike, 3. Total Pokemon caught, 11. Ow, my cheek. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tests, it levels up. Level 10, that entry will be considered complete. Research points will receive a review, and eventually go up and start ranking. Alrighty. So, not quite 500 points. Yeah. But I believe this is a good place to take a break for this episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and until next time, everybody, take care.